Storm 5 Titan. Henry Rothenberg has that out west towards the Harpeth River. Brandon also monitoring road conditions. Henry, let's start with you. Let us know what you're seeing.
Well, Bree, we have watched the water rise significantly over the last couple of hours, completely covering Newsom Station Road. As we've been out here with Titan, we've had to reposition Titan a couple of times. In fact, it was where now water completely covers up the road a little earlier. And the roads are actually closed off here. We have seen some people go by the barriers and try and drive through it. I do want to show this to you as well, Bree. The water that continues to climb right here on the edge of this is about 5 inches. If we were to go a little bit further out, I've seen it as high as 7 inches. That's just over the roadway right now, and an idea of just how quickly the water's been climbing. It's been about 1/100 of an inch per minute in some of the places I've measured. What's also a little bit difficult to see now that it's night, there's a lot of trash and debris that has been floating along the river, has been making its way closer and closer to the road. In fact, kind of step right across the camera here and you can see just right in here, things like wrappers that continue to just make their way closer to the road. We've seen tree logs floating down the Harpeth as well with very strong current that's been moving into the region. So we're gonna have to, of course, be very vigilant tonight. If you see those signs saying roads are closed, please do not go around. And remember the saying, turn around, don't drown. Another thing, Bree, starting to get more fog out here, a little bit of mist too. So that's just gonna be another threat to go along with the flooding. But for now, in West Nashville, I'm News Channel 5 meteorologist Henry Rothenberg. We'll send it back to you guys.
And Henry, we are driving around the downtown loop today, and during the height of the storm, I can tell you that there was a lot of ponding on the roads, but nothing too serious. Luckily, there were no serious crashes to report tonight. Earlier, we were at Old Glen Rose Avenue off of East Thompson Lane, and that road is closed because of receding floodwaters, but we did see one driver while we were out there in his pickup truck go through it. Officials tell us this is a good example of what not to do on a flooded road. It is difficult to estimate how deep the water can be, and while we were out there, about 4 or 5 other cars did turn around. The water at Mill Creek was rushing quickly throughout the day, causing some debris to pile up. Officials want to remind you tonight, don't drive around any barriers and clear out any storm drains on your property if you are able to do so. But again, back out here live, as it gets darker, the road visibility may be difficult to see out on the wet roads. So always take your time while driving. But Vicki, we'll send things back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Brandon.